turn on a four-hand of cards without a call. Blah. What? Come on, then. If the reptiles don't finish us, it'll be these damnable insects.
Aye. The mosquitoes will suck every last ounce of vitality from us. I think it's true what they say about Blackbeard. That fire strikes out from his head, as if from some volcano.
If he's not the devil himself, then surely he's made some pact with hell. Only be thankful his ship remains anchored and hasn't torn apart into the art of Charlestown.
Bloody pirates. Someone ought to do something.
They'll be hunted down eventually. Every last one of them. Two old gators come for their supper. The old mucker. Warm tonight, isn't it? We'll talk about the weather another time. Bit of a hurry. This blockade best end soon. Got land crazy. This dirty puddle won't do.
One would suppose all this was for gold. Or rum, at least.
Nothing but medicines to cure whatever ailments fester aboard their vessels.
Syphilis and scurvy, no doubt. What noxious coffins these pirate ships must be.
Hold you! What's all the clatter?
Let's have a word. Good. Captain Wyatt is not a patient man.
Hello! Is that rider yonder?
The very same.
Yes, speed along. You're expected. And you know how...
Oh, Christ!
It took him! It took him! I told you!
Just row! For God's sake, row!
I told you there was something, didn't I tell you? Oh, God.
Let's just get out of here!
Thank Christ. I thought we'd never make it. You'll not escape. Come here.
I apologize. There was an accident. Private Simon! This crocodile.
I don't care about your accidents. What's the word from a harbor soldier?
We're holding fast, but are yet to kill or maim any of the captives, near as we can tell. Perhaps it's time to...
To surrender? I've been entrusted with the affairs of the town, and I do not intend to bow to the demands of a pirate, no matter how fierce his reputation.
Yes, sir.
As long as the supply key is with me, no man shall touch that medicine. A plague... As long as the supply key is with me, no man shall touch that medicine. May plague and calamity strike them all.
Bloody idiot.
What? Pirates! The ship's here! Pirates! Fall back to the mansion! Somebody shoot him! Intruder! Help! There's an intruder! Get him! Do something, you fool!
Over the gunfighter barrel!
save me and flay all you devils! Ah!
Blackbeard made you as good an offer as ever a man got from any pirate. He might curse his methods, but medicine was all he wanted. And now he'll get it. You should have bartered, mate.
He has returned, Captain!
What's the take? 2 crates. And the means for mixing additional doses.
That's right thinking. Precious little of that these days. You hear that, Mr. Rags? My young friend returns with offerings and so saves your scrawny neck. Will you not thank him?
We should quit these waters, Thatch. The governor, he's bound to muster more soldiers.
You go on ahead. I got some business in the north.
You're done, aren't you? Giving up on us. On Nassau.
Look, lad. I'm late into my 4th decade on this earth. And if I don't find some means to make the 5th quiet and cozy voyage, I'd rather sink to the devil's doorstep than call myself captain another year. We'll meet again, lad. In this world. Or the one below.
Okay, so this mission, when people talk about Black Flag, the one thing that kind of stands out in a negative way is this particular mission, where Edward and his crony crew have realized that they have completely fucked up in trying to govern Nassau in the 2 years that they've had it as a free colony away from the government, the kings, and anyone of responsibility. And since no one actually wanted to take responsibility for the city, it turned into a complete shithole and now has been diseased for about 6 months. People are dying, everyone is kind of in the shitter, and everyone's really sad. In order to try and combat this problem that their ineptitude had caused in the first place, Edward decides to go on a medicine scavenger hunt throughout the Isles. His first stop was a ill-conceived dive into shark-infested waters, which obviously didn't pan out because he was panning for medicine at the bottom of the ocean. And then there was the bad idea that Blackbeard had to just assault the British and hope for the best, which obviously didn't turn out for the better, since we had to come in and save his dopey ass from that conflict. And now it's ending here in Charlestown, a colony in the middle of the bayou, which involved ship stealth. Honestly, I didn't know what anyone was having a problem with. I went through the entire mission one go, one time. It was really easy. Like, as long as you follow the obvious path that Ubisoft left open for you and don't run into the search towers directly, it's not actually hard to do, mostly because ship stealth is only half the mission. Then you go on land as Edward and just do regular stealth to the point where you follow this rowboat to the guy who has the medicine, and then you get captured because obviously it was eavesdropping, and obviously it went hat stand when it was getting really boring to just eavesdrop on the guy. That concluded in a chase, and honestly the chase was the most high-octane action the entire mission had going for it. It seems like Ubisoft doesn't really understand the actual point of stealth, the actual fun of a stealth game, and just has it in there as a thing to make people bored and angry. It's just their sort of style, and it's the reason why this mission was kind of a pisser, because it was ship stealth, and who the hell thought that was a good idea? Anyway, it's kind of your typical Ubisoft chase. If you don't go through the one path that the developer left open for you, then you're kind of fucked. I mean, this is really a chase where it's either do or die, and you are going to be doing at least a couple dying from things that you could not see coming, just like the well-known and well-appreciated card combat boss fights in Color Splash. Because that idea always works out for everybody, doesn't it? And it's not even like this guy was an interesting guy to chase. He's one step above a nameless NPC. He's Captain Wyatt, a guy we only saw in this one memory of this one sequence, in a game that has like 13 sequence chapters. He wasn't actually interesting. He didn't have any sort of intro. He didn't have any sort of cutscenes besides his death. Hell, he didn't even get a typical Creed death scene in the post-Animus mindscape, where Edward and them could also not agree on any sort of theology, and Edward just kicked him in the face. So, terrible mission, boring antagonist. This is a pretty roundabout terrible boss fight, with the only redeeming factor being the change in Blackbeard's arc, and Blackbeard was actually one of the great characters of this game, where it seems like he just wants to get out of the whole pirating business altogether. We don't know at this point how that's gonna go, so all we can do is hope for the best that this guy who keeps terrorizing everybody and being an unrepentant dickhead to his enemies is gonna go along fine in his northern retirement. At least for now, we can get out of the goddamn bayou and go back to something that's actually fun to do.